Hey, happy Friday, everybody. I wanted to talk about some of the singles card investing. It's my second video. Earlier, I'd mentioned that Lost Origin sold out today, so we'll probably see some movement in the booster boxes, and then the singles should follow after that. The ones that haven't been moving, but that's kind of what happened with Evolving Skies recently when that went up. It took a little bit, but then the singles started going up, and they actually started going up like kind of crazy. So I kind of want to do this video, about some cards to watch, some singles to watch, some cards I think are about to pop off, and you might want to start looking at them. Maybe if you don't have them in your collection, or if you don't, if you're one of those singles card investors, because singles card investing could be very lucrative if you grab the right cards at the right time and flip them in the short term. They're not the best long-term investment like a booster box, but I mean, they can be, they can be. Booster box is a little bit more stable. They usually tend to continue to keep going up, and then it's not as volatile, with singles. Sometimes it can be up $80 card, come down to a $50 card and a $75 card, and booster boxes don't do that. So they're more like the stock market. The booster box would be more like the Dow Jones, and the singles would be more like NASDAQ, So let's get into this here. I have an honorable mention. I kind of like to keep the cards that we're looking at that might pop off just kind of a little bit lower, but this one here is the Mew VMAX from Fusion Strike. This is like the third best card in the set. I know, to me, I like this better than the Espeon on top of the house, the Gigantamax Espeon on the house. But this card here is sitting at 80. About a week and a half ago when I got this card for my son, it was, I paid $69 for it, and I think it was sitting at $67, so I paid about $2 over market price. That was all in shipping, tax, all that stuff. So, but this card is sitting about $82 now, so it's a little less of a, I mean, it's definitely has room to grow. I could see this being, a $150 card by the end of the year or something like that. But the way the Fusion Strike booster boxes are going, but you never know. That, like I said, it's super volatile. We know Fusion Strike's going to keep going up. Right now, it's kind of sitting at a low of $244 a box. It climbed up. There was days where it went $10, $11, $12 bumps in one day. Go to bed and wake up the next day and it's $10 more. And it hasn't done that in a minute. But this is kind of like an honorable mention here. I mean, if you don't have this in your collection, if you could try to get this for $80 or less, right now is a good time to get it. It did climb, like I said, from $67 to about $82. So, and it's been kind of stagnant. I think it's kind of going with the box. The box got stagnant a little bit. The Gengar is a whole nother issue. That card is just gone bananas. But anyway, yeah, so this is my honorable mention. But the card I wanted to highlight here is from a set that sold out like last week, went back in stock, and now it's again, it wasn't sold out this morning, but it's sold out now. I think it's sold out this afternoon. Astral Radiance booster boxes have just sold out on the Pokemon Center website, and here is the card from Astral Radiance that I think is kind of set to, it's probably ready to pop off at any moment now. I mean, this is the Origin Form Palkia. It is the second most expensive card. If I'm not mistaken, the Machamp was always the most expensive card, but I do believe that the Starmie for the longest was the second most expensive. The Trainer Gallery Starmie, floating in the water with that trainer. I forget who that is, Misty, I'm not sure. You guys are experts, you tell me, because I really don't know all the trainers. But this Origin Form Palkia right here is the second most expensive card. It's gone up over $40. I think not too long ago, maybe in the beginning of the year, you could have probably got this one for about $32, $26, something like that. But I do see this one going to be starting to move. I could feel this card being a $100 card in a few months, if not, by the end of the year. We could see this up there in the $120, $130 range. It's an amazing card. You got Origin Form Palkia on some kind of weird place. I have no idea. It's very abstract looking. It's a beautiful card. The pictures, my camera probably doesn't do it justice. Like in hand, this thing is, it's an amazing card. It's nice. It's super undervalued. All these cards are super hard to hit. Astral Radiance, like I said, it just sold out, so I can expect some of the singles and the booster box will start going up again. Like as soon as it sold out last time, the booster box jumped, you know, from 140 to about 170, and it kind of stayed there because that restock, or it wasn't a reprint, it was a restock of what was left. And so maybe it is a little bit shorter printed because it did go pretty quick. So I'm not sure, you know, I'm not sure how hard it is to find that one, you know, or how much it was printed compared to, like, say, a Silver Tempest or Crown Zenith that was printed like crazy. But you know, this is like I said, this is to me probably one of the best cards in Astral Radiance. This looks way better than the Machamp. For some reason, I don't know why the Machamp was the one that everyone kind of gravitated to being the best card. I know he's a Gen 1 Pokemon, but it just, something about that card, the artwork is not, it ain't even close to this artwork. This artwork right here on this one is amazing. You know, it doesn't even look as good as this Mew here, which has kind of goofy. My son really wanted this one for his top loader binder because, you know, Mew is kind of oblivious. He's over there playing with like real cars and stuff like they're toys, you know. So he thought that was kind of funny, so he really wanted that one. But yeah, so, you know, I kind of want to do this, possibly this series, you know, and pick up cards as I go and show you which cards I'm grabbing, you know, because the best time to grab cards is when, like when they hit a low and are about to just shoot up, like that Umbreon. And whether you're like a collector or an investor, I do think singles are a really good short-term investment. Like we'll use the Umbreon V from Evolving Skies as an example. I bought that card on February 2nd for $73.99 all in. That was shipping, tax, all that stuff, $73.99. And I knew it was undervalued. I figured it was about $100 card. That's my thought. And I was like, wow, that's like, it seems like it's $25 under the market. But at that time, let's say you can get those cards for 80 bucks. I purchased in that time 7 booster boxes of Fusion Strike, and I purchased 6 boxes of Lost Origin. And as of today, those boxes from about that time, February, have gotten me a gain of $658.92. So 13 boxes have appreciated almost like $660, you would say. For that same cost of those 13 boxes, I could have grabbed 26 copies of the Umbreon V from Evolving Skies, and 26 copies of that Umbreon V at $185 is now worth about $4,810. That would have got me $2,015 of appreciation. So you can see a short-term investment on that card would have been amazing. The Rayquaza V from that set, I got that one right there for like $63. A little bit after February 2nd, 63 bucks. And now it's sitting at about 113, you know, another card that might end up being a $150 card soon. So it would be, that's like me showing you kind of the short-term investment. Same with the Magikarp. I got that card for 62 bucks. You could buy a bunch of those at $62. Now they're sitting about $102 right there. Look, that's like a $40 gain in like 2 weeks. When I got, maybe I've had that card probably for about a little over 2 weeks. I think I got my son that card for his birthday, which was on the 9th of April. And got him the Lugia for Easter, which was a few days before that. And the Lugia, we ended up having to get that one for 126 bucks. Now the Lugia is sitting at 180 something bucks, just like the Umbreon V from Evolving Skies. So like I said, this short term for singles is just getting ridiculous, and with the boxes selling out, it's just gonna go crazy. So I think Astral's gonna sell out soon. I'm pretty sure Brilliant Star is gonna sell out soon, and Silver Tempest is gonna follow. You know, we're talking, this might happen in the next 2 or 3 months. All these boxes are gonna be gone off the Pokemon Center website. You'll still be able to get, like, you know, sleeve boosters of Fusion Striker still up there. 3-pack with the Espeon promo for Fusion Strike is still up there. That's probably one of the best bets. And then those Divergent Powers tins, those got Evolving Skies, 2 Astral Radiance, and a Brilliant Stars. I think who is it, Hisuian Typhlosion or something, it's probably the more popular one. I think there's a Samurott and said the decidui, the owl thing, but yeah, they got the 3 tins on there. All 3 of those have 2 packs of Evolving Skies. That basically almost pays for the $25 tin right there. And then you got, it's almost like the other 3 packs are, you know, free basically on the promo. But yeah, I'm just kind of want to probably start doing this once a week or so. Just pick up some cards and you know, let you guys know what I'm picking up and what I think is about to explode and pop off, and you know, so I think that might be a kind of cool little concept to get into that, showing you some of these cards that you should be looking at, possibly maybe grabbing, and if you're investing, on your discretion, if you feel it's a card that is going to do some big movement, some big gains, yeah, go ahead and grab 5-10 copies of something. You know, that's a good strategy. You know, it's not always going to pay off. It's not always going to be your favorite Pokemon that'll do it. You know, I feel like you just gotta like just look at it like in an investing side, you know, just or a collecting side of it. Like I said, there could be some big gains with some of these cards, and we've seen it with a lot of Evolving Skies cards just in the last couple months. Some of them even in like the last month, 2-3 weeks, have like astronomical gains, way outperforming stock markets, way outperforming any Bitcoin. You can even buy a whole Bitcoin these days, you know, without spending, you know, a big chunk of change, a handful of car payments to buy like 1 Bitcoin, you know, or who knows? I don't even know. I don't know too much about Bitcoin. I just know it's not growing and giving you those gains like it used to when, you know, back in 2010, 11, 12, when they first started doing all that stuff. But all right, that's the end of my video. Have a good weekend, and I'll see you on the next one.